and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be tackling a 90s fine makeup look. As a self-proclaimed connoisseur of 90s beauty books, I think that I'm qualified to show you guys the techniques that were used in the 90s to get a 90s fine makeup look. So let's get that look together step by step. Let's start off with brows. Both Kevyn and Sam Fine were super big fans of keeping the brows groomed before doing any makeup look. That's my tweezers, so I'm going to go in with a shaver and just slightly groom the brows before we go in with any makeup. Now moving on to skin prep, they went in with a moisturizer. I'm going to go in with my favorite ones, which is the Embroillis Multifunction Cream Moisturizer. Instead of going in straight with foundation, we're going to go in with a pot or stick concealer. I'm going to be using this one from Trestique today. Sam Fine states that using concealer as a first step is the key to a flawless base. Using the concealer to cover blemishes, minor scarring, dark areas, and any other imperfections to even out the complexion. We're going to blend the concealer out with the fingers. Moving on to foundation, the main type of foundation used was a liquid foundation. So today I'm going to go with the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. Sam Fine says that the best way to apply foundation is with a wedge sponge. I'm just going to go in with my beauty sponge, take a little bit of my L'Oreal True Match, and put it all over the skin. Sam Fine says he likes using a wedge sponge because it gets in those hard to reach areas like around the nose and under the eyes. On to powder. Sam Fine describes a powder like a top coat to a nail polish. Powder sets and maintains the color and finish of the foundation. A loose powder is what's recommended for all over the face. Today I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder. To avoid uneven distribution, both Sam Fine and Kevyn recommend to take your powder brush, dip it into the powder, and shake off the excess with a flick of the wrist. Apply all over the skin. Typical 90s woman was not highlighting or contouring, but if you do want that 90s fine look that was on the red carpet, that is essential. Go in with a translucent setting powder to highlight the face. And to apply this, we want to go in with a beauty sponge. Center of the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, the cheekbone plane and under the eye, around the corners of the mouth, the center of the chin, under the lip. Going in with a smaller powder brush and wiping off the excess. With highlight, of course, comes contour, so we're going to be using the NYX Buttermelt Bronzer and put it in the following places. Old contour brush for this step. The hollows of the cheek, under the chin, down the neck, the sides and under the tip of the nose, into the crease of the eye, the temples, and around the hairline. Moving on to brows, we want to keep it nice and simple and brush it through with a spoolie and slightly fill them in with a brown powder. For eyes, Sam Fine likes to keep it simple. 8 basic steps to eyeshadow. The simplest is to use a neutral colored eyeshadow all over the entire lid. If you desire more definition, add a darker shadow either in the crease of the eye or from the lash line up past the crease. If it's drama you're looking for, layer farther with your darkest shadow over the same areas. And since I want a little bit more of a luminous finish, we're going to use some shimmer shadows. Moving on to eyeliner, we're going to apply it to the top and bottom lashes. Today we're using a gel liner from MAC. It's the MAC Glide Line in the shade Black. Now we're going to take an angled brush and smudge the liner gently into the lash line. We're also going to add a little bit of gel liner on the upper lash line. Moving on to mascara, we're simply going to curl them and apply black mascara. A 90s favorite, which is Maybelline Great Lash. Moving on to blush, we're going to be using a warm tone blush that has a natural glow, as Mr. Fine suggests. The way to apply blush is to start near the ear and end at the apple of the cheek. Never start at the apple of your cheek because too much color will settle there. I want to open up my eyes a little bit again. I'm going to go in with this really light shade and apply it on the lid. But on red carpets, they tended to use a false lash, so I'm going to use these ones from Ardell. Now let's end it off with the lips. I'm going to be using Sam Fine's technique that I'm showing here. In the shape of the mouth with a lip pencil. Don't simply line the rim, but but bring the liner into the mouth. So that when you apply lipstick, both mesh with ease. With a brown lipstick, and this is Maybelline's Crazy for Coffee. And we're going to apply, making sure to avoid the middle section of the mouth. Then we're going to end with a neutral color lip gloss in the center of the lip. This is Maybelline's Lifter Gloss in the shade Amber. And this is the final 90s Fine makeup look. Let me know if you like this video. I had a great time making it. I love using vintage makeup books that teach me so much about how to actually do a makeup look that's time accurate. So let me know if you want any other videos like this, maybe like from a different decade. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All products are going to be linked down below. Bye!